with friends. His fiancée Sophia and the fake heir to the family fortune Kevin shared a passionate French kiss right in front of him. Furious, he smashed his glass on the spot, but they just laughed it off, saying, "It was just a game, why are you taking it so seriously?" Looking at the mess on the floor, he gave a slight smile. "If it's a game, then let's keep playing." The game started again, and this time he lost. He chose truth or dare without hesitation. They dared him to randomly kiss a girl. Sophia sat smugly on the couch. Her expression made it clear she thought he would pick her. He was about to disappoint her. He walked straight towards Kevin's secret crush Seline. This move left Sophia and her little crew completely shocked. "Ryan, what are you doing? Sophia is right here." Kevin put on an act, looking at him with fake concern, even faking a hurt tone as he said, "Bro, we were really just playing a game earlier. Why don't you believe us?" "Humph, with the way you two were going at it. If there was a bed, you'd have been all over it. And you expect me to believe it's a game? Do I look like a child?" As he walked towards Seline, he saw Kevin's handsome face contort with rage out of the corner of his eye. His hands clenched into fists. Ryan thought to himself, Seline had such an intense aura. He felt like he might get devoured before he even got close. But on the surface he had to play it cool. Seline watched him with amused interest. She seemed curious about what he would do next. Summoning his courage, he approached her. He whispered, "Hey, remember me? The last time we met in the mountains, do you remember? Done wandering around today." Her words almost made him stumble. Her words were sharp. "Last time you said if I needed help I could come find you. Does that offer still stand?" he asked cautiously. Celine's friends exchanged glances, clearly sensing something was up between them. Sophia and the others were stunned, speechless. They probably never imagined he actually knew the head of the Lin family. Kevin, seeing him talk to his crush, turned red with anger. He was probably thinking, how could a country bumpkin like him be talking to someone like Seline? Seline put her glass down and gestured for him to come closer. He walked over and got a close look at her stunning face. He couldn't help but admire her beauty. Her lashes were so long, her skin was flawless. How does she do it? "What do you need help with?" Seline looked up and asked him. He hesitated, too scared to say he needed to kiss her. What if she just threw him out? With everyone's eyes on him, he leaned down and planted a kiss on her cheek. Celine's friends were completely shocked. They couldn't believe someone had just kissed Seline. Would this guy be torn to pieces? He tried to turn and run after the kiss, but she pulled him onto the couch beside her. Seline looked at him, seeing how he wished he could disappear. She teased him, "You think you can just kiss and run?" She narrowed her eyes at him. He stammered, "It was a dare, I lost the game." Seeing she wasn't satisfied with that answer, he quickly added, "I don't like those toxic girls anyway. Anyone can have them, you're much better." Seline was amused. "So you like me?" He stared at her beautiful face and nodded eagerly. "Who wouldn't like a gorgeous woman like her, even if she's tough? I heard she has an amazing body with abs, wonder if it's true." Seline looked both annoyed and amused. She was sure she could hear his thoughts. She lightly tapped his head. "Little pervert, kissing me isn't enough. Now you're thinking about my body." He looked at her defiantly. "It's pure appreciation, not being a creep." Her friend choked on his drink hearing this, and quickly waved them off, saying, "You two carry on." Sophia's face was dark with anger. She stormed over towards him, her eyes blazing as she glared. "Ryan, have you lost your mind? Get over here now." A wave of anger surged in him. He wrapped an arm around Celine's shoulders and said innocently, "Miss Sophia, it's just a game, why are you so upset? I haven't even given her a full-on French kiss right in front of you yet." Kevin's eyes instantly turned red. He shouted angrily, "Ryan, that's too far. Sophia and I were really just playing a game. She's your fiancée, there's nothing between us." He rolled his eyes dramatically, his tone dripping with sarcasm. "So you do know she's my fiancée? You were French kissing her in front of me for so long. Did you forget that part? You don't like me kissing your crush, do you? Maybe I should do it again, just to annoy you, you shameless jerk." With that he boldly kissed Seline on the cheek again. Seline placed a hand lightly on his waist and looked down at him. She asked, "Ryan, has anyone ever told you have a lot of nerve?" He didn't hesitate and gave her another quick peck. Meeting her slightly narrowed eyes, he said, "Seriously, I do have a lot of nerve." He thought to himself, who said this woman was cold and heartless? She seemed pretty gentle and easy to talk to. Kevin, seeing him kiss Seline again, was so angry his eyes were practically shooting flames. He yelled furiously, "Ryan, you can't just take revenge on people like this. What you're doing is wrong." Sophia's face was icy cold. "Ryan, I'm telling you for the last time, get over here." He settled comfortably next to Seline, absent-mindedly playing with her fingers as he smirked. He asked her, "Who do you think you are?" "Ryan, don't forget I'm your fiancé." Sophia spoke through gritted teeth. Her words made him laugh out loud in anger. He got up and walked right up to her, and slapped her across the face. Kevin screamed and rushed over, grabbing Sophia's arm. He asked her with feigned concern if she was hurt. Watching their pathetic act, he couldn't help but give a scornful laugh. He even started clapping sarcastically. Sophia's body went rigid. She awkwardly pushed Kevin away, but Kevin still looked disapproving. "Ryan, how could you hit Sophia? Apologize to her right now. If you do, we'll let this go." He had the nerve to say, "Apologize and we'll drop it." Without another word, he reached out and kissed Sophia firmly. He sneered, "Is this the kind of apology you like?" Sophia's friends finally snapped out of it, stepping between them, demanding to know why he'd hit her. He gave them a cold look, then laid out all of Sophia's terrible behavior. One by one. 3 months ago we went hiking. She got one call from Kevin and left me stranded halfway up the mountain. A month ago during that heavy storm, because of Kevin she abandoned me by the roadside. I had a high fever for a whole week. It almost turned into pneumonia. Every birthday and Valentine's Day, whenever we were alone together, Kevin would call right on cue and she'd leave. Seline frowned slightly and said slowly, "No wonder you looked so pathetic when I saw you in the storm. Your thin shirt was soaked and covered in mud. Your bare feet were cut on the rocks." Celine's friend chuckled from the side. "Seline, this guy looks quiet and gentle, but he's got quite a temper." He turned and slapped Kevin without any remorse. "You like stealing other people's women, don't you? Well, I don't want this toxic woman anymore. You can have her." Kevin held his stinging cheek, tears in his eyes as he insisted, "You've got me all wrong. Got you wrong when you faked being sick to call her away on my birthday, or when you pretended to be followed on Valentine's Day and sent me those photos to taunt me every time. Do you think I'm an idiot?" Sophia glared at him venomously. She hissed through her teeth, "Ryan, have you completely lost your mind? What do you even